Oh, this is such an awkward angle. I don't like it. Which y'all probably don't know about me is that I'm really tall. I'm like 5'9", 5'10"-ish. And right now I'm like, you can't even understand this angle. I've just got my camera sitting on my tripod on top of my counter. And if I were to just stand here, this is what it looks like. We could do it like this. I mean, you can still hear me, but I gotta get down on your level. This video feels really impulsive for me. It's probably gonna be really chaotic. I wanna give some backstory on why I've been a little less active posting this month. October is the month that I was the most excited for this year. It's my very favorite month of the year. I had a lot of videos planned for October just because thrillers and horror books are some of my favorite genres to read, and I feel like they're perfect for this time of year, the spooky season, the Halloween season, just fall vibes overall, like super atmospheric, fun things to read and watch. Actually, oh, you know what, I can just get down on my knees and this would also work. Y'all, I'm sweating. So let me catch you up a little bit. October has been without a doubt the most stressful month of my life, and I know I sound super dramatic, but and I'm like, I know this sounds like I'm complaining. I guess I am complaining a little bit. I want to first say I'm very lucky and very thankful to be employed right now. If you don't know, I actually have 2 jobs at the moment, and between those 2 jobs I'm working 7 days a week. I'm working so much right now. I do love both of my jobs, so I'm very thankful, but at the same time I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted all the time. I kind of had to make some tough decisions in the past few months of like, do I want to make these videos in my spare time or do I want to actually read? I'm rambling, you get the point. It's either film these videos and edit these videos or actually read. So I've kind of taken some time to actually relax, read in my spare time, and now I'm ready to come back with like just a ton of recommendations, and I'm gonna try to put up a video every day this week. I'm gonna try to actually do some daily vlogging because I'm so excited. I have the best TBR planned for this week, and I also have like a TBW, is to be watched a thing, because I have so many shows I need to finish, and I also need to finish a few movies. Well, not finish, I just need to watch a few movies, like some Halloween favorites, some new movies I've had my eye on. I think I've said enough for the introductory clip. Now on to the actual vlog part of the dinner. Of the video. I just made dinner. Okay, I'm gonna just progressively get lower and lower as the video goes on. I'm like getting more tired of sitting up like this. So I'm just relaxing tonight. I actually read an entire book today, The Shadows by Alex North. I was only on page like 30 or 40 this morning. It is Saturday for inquiring minds. Saturday, October, oh my gosh, I just looked at this like it was my phone for the date. What is wrong with me? It's Saturday, October 24th. So we've got a week exactly until Halloween, and I am excited. The weather is super fun today. It's like rainy and foggy and dreary. I have my lights up. They're actually like my Christmas lights, but I just went ahead and put them up for Halloween because I feel festive. Oh, let me show you my other Halloween decoration. Literally my only Halloween decoration I have is I made this little horror cart of a lot of my horror books that I own and like my true crime book collection down there at the bottom, and I put some like fun pumpkins and pine cones and things down in there, and then I also put my Hannibal Lecter, I almost called him Hello Kitty, my Hannibal Lecter what are those things called, Funko Pop, up there. I have a bunch of Kill Bill characters as well, but he just felt especially festive, and I didn't want to clutter up my shelves with a bunch of Funko Pops. I just wanted it to be his time to shine. So there you have it. This is a close-up of my shelves. If you've never seen them, they don't get in the frame when I film, so that's kind of what we're working with here. This is my apartment. I'm watching old witty novels, Vlogmas clips with it, which is not like Halloween or October themed at all, but that's my little porch. I have my little, I don't know what kind of plant that is. It has little chili peppers on it. And that's the view from my little apartment in the little town where I live. There's the creepy trail that I get to look out at that I've never been on. Okay. Back to me. So let's take this time to talk a little bit about The Shadows, I guess. I still have a lot of thoughts about this book. I'll probably do a more full review in my October wrap-up video, which hopefully I will film and edit and upload. I'm actually just gonna put a little picture of it up here because I can't stand that glare. This book is written by Alex North, who is the same author as The Whisper Man. I did actually read The Whisper Man last October, and I have a lot of similar feelings about The Whisper Man that I also had about The Shadows, in that I love the atmosphere and I really love the premise of the book itself, but just something fell a little bit flat for me. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, which I'm still thinking about. It might be like 3.5 stars, but I'm just going with my gut here for this clip that it's about a 3-star book in terms of how I rate my books. Mostly because I really love a character-driven plot, and I really didn't connect with the characters that much in this book. It's about a man returning to his hometown after not being there for a long time, and like something from his childhood scarred him, and then he, you know, when he gets old enough, he leaves and then doesn't return for a really long time. I love it when that trope pops up in books, especially when I'm not really expecting it. I didn't really know what to expect going into this book, actually, other than that these characters exist in the same world that the Whisper Man existed. So it's not a series, these are standalones, and they are independent of one another, but like the detective in this book was in the Whisper Man, and then like the Whisper Man is even mentioned in this book, like the lore of the Whisper Man. So they're related, but by no means do you have to have read one to enjoy the other. We have 2 separate timelines in the book. So one is, you know, the first is this group of children who are learning how to manipulate, well, I say children, they're like teenagers. They're old enough to be like scary if you saw them in a dark alley. It's about these teenage boys who figure out how to like manipulate their dreams, and all they have to do is figure out like that they're dreaming while they're dreaming, and then they try to like link up in their dreams. I can't tell you more because if I get into it, then I'm just gonna explain the whole book to you, and you don't want that from this clip. But then in the present day, one of these teenagers who had been kind of involved with this dream stuff has to return home because his mother is sick, and when he gets home, it's kind of another case of like a copycat killer situation going on. You don't know if it's a copycat killer. You don't know if someone is back from the original killing. You don't know who... Oh, hey. So in that regard, it was just like very similar to the Whisper Man, because that kind of is what happens in that book as well. So here's my pitch. If you liked the Whisper Man, I think that you would like this. I gave the Whisper Man 3 out of 5 stars, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars, so I think they're very on par with one another. I will say that for me to have given this 3 out of 5 stars, I did read it really quickly. Like, I powered through just about the entire thing today, and I will chalk that up to it having very short chapters. I'm also reading Leave the World Behind right now, which Lenny, stop. Which I'm really enjoying. It's a very short book. I can't open it right now because I'm holding the thing, but I'm a little over halfway through with it. It's about this family that goes on vacation, like an Airbnb situation, and while like their first night that they're there, the owners of the house come home and tell them that there's been a mass power outage and they can't get on their phones. They can't, like, they're so far away from civilization, which at this point in the book, I feel like, why aren't you guys just like packing up your cars and driving into the city to see if this is real? Because they don't know what to believe at this point. At the same time, I kind of get it, because they think maybe something dangerous has happened. Like, all they can think about is like a 9/11 situation. Like, they don't know what has happened, but they just know it's been some type of national disaster as far as like what this other couple is telling them. Does that make sense? So it's really creepy so far. I've seen a lot of negative reviews of people saying that they thought this was going to be a thriller, and it's not a thriller. And I actually am lucky. I really thought this was just straight up literary fiction when I picked it up, so that the fact that it's got this suspenseful tone is a plus for me in my book. I do have the audio book for this on Scribd, which I've got my Scribd link down in the description. Scribd is, this video is not sponsored. I feel like that goes without saying. I just really loved Scribd. I use it every day between the ebooks and the audiobook selections that they have. So if you go sign up, I think you like using my link, you get 2 months free, and then I get a free month of reading. A few of you guys have done that, and it just blows my mind. I hope you're enjoying it if you have used that link, because I really do love Scribd. Anyway, I have the Scribd audiobook, so I've been going back and forth between reading this and listening to the audiobook. I might listen to the audiobook and go take a bath. I was just saying the other night that I wanted to get a bath pillow, and y'all, I forgot that I have one. So I'm gonna go blow that bad boy up, suction cup it to the back of the tub, and take a bath, and I will update you later. She's beautiful. Not gonna lie, the pillow was not great. I couldn't get it to suction cup, and it just I just kind of had it propped up behind me. It was fine. It was like a 6 out of 10 experience. But let me show you what a 10 out of 10 is. This the Body Shop, whatever this is. It's like a, this is called body yogurt, and it's the mango flavor or scent flavor. I'm not eating it, I swear. You put this on wet skin right when you get out of the shower or the tub, and it makes you feel so soft, and it smells just so good. I've used so much of it. I think I got this for Christmas last year, so I mean, I use this almost every time I get out of the shower, and I've still got a little bit left, so it's worth the investment if you would like to get it, and it's vegan, so whoop. On with the evening. I'm now enjoying some Chardonnay, which is about the only wine that I drink. I really don't like sweet wines. Like I can't stand Moscato, and I really can't even do Pinot Grigio anymore. I love Chardonnay, but then the funny thing is I can't stand dry red wines. I can only like go middle of the road with the Chardonnay. And I also only really like Chardonnay if I'm also snacking on something. Like it's got that bitter aftertaste kind of, and I really like to eat it with pasta, or this is not turned into a wine pairing vlog. I don't know. I am not an expert. I'm talking about for my palate. I love it with a crisp Cheez-It. You know what I mean? More importantly, I am on episode 8 of The Haunting of Bly Manor. The Haunting of Hill House, which came out a few years ago, is my all-time favorite show. I love it. I'm making my dad watch it with me all the way through for the first time now, and we just finished episode 7 today, so we've got 3 more of that, and I'm on episode 8 of Bly Manor, so I've got 2 more episodes. I'm gonna finish it tonight. In some ways it's not as scary as Hill House was to me, but I don't know, I feel like we could take a darker turn in these last few episodes. I've also heard that like emotionally it's gonna destroy me. I cry very easily, not in books but in TV shows or something visual. I cry daily. We're getting real here, y'all. So yeah, this is what my night is kind of looking like at the moment. I know it seems really bright outside right now. It's about 7 o'clock, but it's actually very rainy and cozy right now. Look at this. This could be in a magazine. Y'all, I did good. Let's just get on with Bly Manor. I'm so excited. Okay, I just finished Bly Manor. I don't even know why I'm crying. It wasn't even like the show was making me sad. It was just like the themes of the ending of the show made me mad. Like I was crying about not even the characters in the show. I was just like picturing, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So the show was really good. I don't like it anywhere near as much as I liked The Haunting of Hill House. I don't want to compare the two though, because they're 2 completely independent stories, and they're not even the same type of storytelling. Like with The Haunting of Hill House, it's a sprawling family drama, and I feel like this one, while it does have those like strong family ties, a lot of the themes relate to found family, and like it's more of a love story in Bly Manor, and it's not the same. So like I don't want to compare the two. The second one was really good. I don't even know why I'm crying right now. Like, it's not even because of the show. It's just like, I feel like I'm just sad, and it just takes the bare minimum to just trigger me right now. But it was good. It was fine. I think I'm gonna try to find Jeepers Creepers, which is my favorite Halloween movie. I want to try to find it free on a streaming service, but I'm also not opposed to paying like $4 or whatever it is on Amazon Prime to watch it, because we've got to cheer up. Isn't that right, Lenny? I can't even see him. Hey, he's also sad. Yeah. Last clip of the night, I just made the executive decision that I'm not gonna watch another movie. I need to just go to bed, finish listening to the audiobook of Leave the World Behind, and then hopefully update you tomorrow morning, since I'm gonna be doing these daily vlogs this week. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if there are any like specific types of recommendations you want to see from me this week, because I have a lot of ideas, but I'd also love to hear from you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.